So quick one, if we go back to our tables and we'll take to the capacity tab, now we can see that we have assigned 2 RCU and 2 WCU to our table. But there's a little nice capacity calculator. And here you're able to say what's your average item size. So for example, 6 kilobyte, number of item read per second for, are they eventually consistent or strongly consistent? And number of times you write per second. So for example, 7. And so with this little formula, we can get 4 read capacity and 42 write capacity, and we get the estimated cost for this. And so that's super important because from this little capacity calculator, you can get the right numbers for your workload. And if you wanted to practice the little formulas I gave you, just play a little around with what I gave you, and here it gives you the right results. So it's kind of nice. You can also switch between eventually and strongly consistent. And as you can see, when we switch to strongly consistent, we need twice as much read capacity as if we had eventually consistent. Okay. The last thing I want to show you is that you can enable auto scaling. And if you do enable auto scaling for read and write capacity, then basically you can't provision anymore. And you say, okay, I want 70% of my RCU to be used all the time, or 70% of my WCU to be used all the time. And the minimum is 5 units and the maximum is 40,000 units, so and so on. And so this will basically auto scale your DynamoDB table to match the load of your application. And I think that's a new addition, and it's kind of a nice one, because now DynamoDB, we don't need to overthink about what the RCU and WCU should be. We can just leave it to auto scaling and trust that it works. Obviously, you need to control your cost using this. But that's it. I hope that was helpful for capacity, and I will see you in the next lecture.